Hi everybody, I thought we'd have another look at one of the maths activities from the Home Learning Pack. This is from the Year 5 pack, but Year 6s can do it too, I think, as well. We're going to have a look at activity 10. You can find these activities either in your Home Learning Pack or on the school website in Home Learning, and then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, I think it is now, there's lots of videos on there, there's Mr. Foot, to the big yellow star here that says Home Learning Packs, click on there, and then the maths ones is the one that you want, just there, and then this one is in activity 5. You'll also find all the videos of the things that teachers have made on here. They're not showing up on my thing at the minute. Are on there as well. So if you click on maths activities for Year 5s, then we're going to have a look at activity 10, which is about converting units. So can you convert between metric units? So this activity asks you to get a number of things from around your house, similar to the area and perimeter one for activity 9. I think it asks you to get 15 different things and measure the lengths, and then it asks you to convert your measurements between centimetres, millimetres, metres and then kilometres. For this activity you will need a ruler, a piece of paper and some objects to measure. Again, if you don't have a ruler, in the back of your packs is the number line, so you could use these as measures, so 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres, etc, etc. So the activity asks you to measure different items. So I'm going to measure the width of my David Williams Fing book, and I can see on my ruler that it measures 14 centimetres. So I've made myself a list here where I've put my item. I put centimetres, millimetres, I'll move my hand, millimetres and then kilometres. So the width of my Fing book is 14 centimetres. Now the point of the activity then is to convert that measurement into millimetres, metres and then kilometres. Now converting between measures can be a tricky thing unless you follow these little tips. So I know that centimetres, if I think about a metre stick, I know that there are 100 centimetres in a metre. So a metre is 100 times larger than a centimetre. I also know that in a kilometre or a kilometre there are 1,000 metres. So a kilometre or a kilometre is 1,000 times larger than a centimetre. Also, if you think about a ruler, 1 centimetre, there are 10 millimetres in my centimetre, so a centimetre is 10 times larger than a millimetre. And the same happens for working the other way. So if I'm working from millimetres to centimetres, a millimetre is 10 times smaller than a centimetre. Centimetres are 100 times smaller than metres, and metres are 1,000 times smaller than kilometres. So to convert the width of my Fing book from centimetres into millimetres, I'm going to go from centimetres to millimetres, so I need to times 14 by 10. So I can do that quite easily. If I move my digits one place to the left, so my 1 would be here, my 4 would be here, and I put a place saver in here to give me 140 millimetres. I also need to convert my 14 centimetres into metres. So to convert between centimetres to metres, I need to divide by 100 because metres are larger than centimetres. So I need to do my 14, and because I'm dividing, this time my digits move to the right, and because I'm dividing by 100, my digits move 2 places to the right. So my 1 will go from my tens to my ones, put my decimal place into my tenths, my 4 would be here, so I've got 0.14 metres. And then the last part of the task is to divide my centimetres, convert my 14 centimetres into kilometres. So I need to convert my centimetres into metres, which I've already done. And then I need to convert my metres into kilometres. So I'm going to divide my metres by 1,000. So I had 0.14 metres. If I'm dividing by 1,000, my digits are moving to the right. I'm dividing by 1,000, so then my digits are going 3 places to the right. So my 1 moves from my tenths to my hundredths to my thousands to my 10,000ths. My 4 goes there, which gives me a very small number in terms of kilometres, 0.00014 kilometres. Wow. I can then fill this information in on my table. So I've got my original measure of 14 centimetres, which is equivalent to or the same as 140 millimetres, which is the same as 0.14 metres, or which is the same as 0.00014 kilometres. Which one do you think would be the most sensible answer to write? Do you think it would be to write the width of the book as kilometres, or do you think it would be to write the width of the book, as centimetres? So after you have found the measurements and converted them for one item, you can look around your house and have a look for different items. You might want to think about some larger items so that when you're converting them into kilometres, the numbers aren't quite so small. Maybe the height of a door, or maybe the width of a window, or the length of your table might be a great one to do. Let us know how you get on and post your work in your portfolio. Brill!